everyone. This is Elizabeth. Please hold. I need to fix this. I forgot to fix this. Monitor and output off. I don't want to hear me. I don't want to hear me. And look, you guys, how do I sound? I got my microphone working, and it's not so low. It only took me 40 minutes to find the proper place to change the microphone settings. And it was an accidental click when I finally did find it, because the instructions on the internet were not the instructions for my computer. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Let me turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to do that so that I can do that. And then I don't want that. And yeah, you guys, it took me a hot second to find what I need. You sound great. I hear you fine. Fine. Well, I hear you telling me you hear me. Yeah. I don't hear me. I don't hear me at all. But you guys, we are here for Anthony's Papercraft affiliate push. And I do not have an affiliate link, so all you got to do is let me go and fix that. You know, I've been saying I need to fix that, and I haven't fixed that. Let me go fix Anthony's Papercraft command. Timers quote commands. There you are. Search APC. And then we're going to edit this one. Edit. Okay, so Anthony's Papercraft. All stamps and on the go items are 40% off. All paper is 50% off. Period. Caps lock. No code needed. Anthony's Papercraft. All stamps and on-the-go items 40% off. All paper 50% off. No code required. Confirm. Restreamy. And then if we do this, Anthony's Papercraft, we should get what we want. We should get what we want. We'll find out. And look, there it is. So yay. And this, what we're working with today is my favorite. And he's got 13. Well, as of yesterday, he had 13. He had 13 of these right here. You get the Happy Holidays, that guy, and then these little guys right here. And then this is another set, but I don't think he has this set left. But Jana is giving out some hugs. But I hear you fine without the headset too. Yes. So the microphone for the headset is much closer to my pie hole. And it doesn't catch a lot of the outer stuff. So hopefully it's a better quality sound. I don't know. Ooh, you know what we should try too? Because, you know, with my laptop, the other microphones, the standalone microphones, I took away because they didn't seem to be doing anything any different. But now that I have a no fancy schmancy computer, we might have to try those microphones again. I had to order that. Order what? Oh, you had to order that? Yeah. It's $12 right now, you guys. Regular price is $20. On sale for $12. $12. But I wanted to show you guys because you can find quite a few stamps in his collection still available. There are 13 of these, and I just want to show you guys one of the reasons I love this. In here we have some envelopes. Yay, envelopes. They're plain, they're Jane, they're boring. Sorry, Jane, I'm sure you're not boring, but you know, if you have nosy Nancy's, the Karens, plain Janes, we got them all. Dick. Poor Dick. Poor Richard. Who we call. Anyways, my bad. But I wanted to show you just how fun these stamps can be. We're going to use these two. And you can see that I use them a lot. I mean, look how dark they are. This is not how they come, you guys. This is how they get used. Terry Cooper! Hello. You guys, I didn't say hello to anybody. Are you guys ready for some hellos? Cordelia, hello. Thanks for lurking while you're working. Maddie the Emptiness Scrapper. Hello, hello. Miss Glow, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Jana. Hello, hello. Crystal's Creations. Wyckoff. How are you doing? Terry Cooper's in the house. This isn't Twitch. Oh, yes. ER. Family friendly. I know. Tomorrow we be twitching. And tomorrow we're back to working in our book. So we'll be making some pull-outies at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Twitchers. We're going to do some pull-outums. But yes, that's what we'll be working on. I know. But we'll get there. Okay. So we're going to grab our stamping platform because we want life easy peasy. We have to make 50 million envelopes. I don't. Thank goodness. I do not have to make 50 million envelopes. But we're going to make some envelopes because we want our doodad, right? We want our envelopes looking spot on for the Christmas season. And you're just gonna witness. You're gonna be a witness. Let me get this so you can see it. How easy it is to spruce up these envelopes. Okay. We're gonna put in a run. So we're gonna make sure the flap is up at the top or in the same spot. Right? We always want our flap going the same way so they can be uniform. And then we're going to get our little bit of foliage. Okay, we're going to pick up that foliage. We're going to spank its little booty. And we're going to throw ink around. I don't even know. Gloria, more envelope making. Okay, are you ready? I know. This is going to just... I know. You guys have probably done this with other stamps. And you could so do this with any stamp that you own. You just want to do a nice big stamp that's going to take up a lot of space because our address labels are like this big. And our return labels are like this big. So we have all of this real estate to do this. Press, peek. Oh, we missed it down the center. We're going to press, peek, and that looks so nice. We need to ink it again. I need to re-ink my things. But because we have it in our sticky mat, okay, what's going on? I know. Let's get that going. But look. We have, and doesn't that, I mean, you could have that, or you could have that. And that's just a stamp, you guys. Did somebody else feature envelopes today? It must be an envelope making day. I don't know. Did they? They should. Envelopes are fun. Envelopes can be fun. Envelopes are real estate to get some messages across. So that's done. Like, it doesn't have to be overly stamped. We put our little return address, plenty of room. We put our to and from, and then we grab our next envelope and we put it in the exact same spot that we had the other one because we have a grid on our mat. And then we're going to get a holder for this because I'm going to poop out my hand here. And I'm just using my darkest green. It is called Fake Plant. You can use whatever you want. But this is holly. Holly jolly Christmas. I'm making envelopes right now, says Crystal's Creations Wyckoff. Yeah. I definitely need to re-ink this, but there's number 2. Look at that. 2 is done. Number 3, come here. Number 3, right here in the same spot the other one was. It doesn't have to be perfect because of the way we're doing it. Okay. And then, oops, that one is definitely not the same, but that's okay. Me and my pressing skills today. Crafty Visage is sending warm and comfy blanket hello to all the viewers. In the summer, we're going to have to change that warm a blanket to a cool shower. Shower of a hug? I don't know. But yeah, so, you know, in just a few minutes, we've got 3 decorated envelopes. Okay, you can even do the back side. Okay, if you're so inclined. I mean, this is how easy it is. You stamp the front, because, you know, people, they see the back side too, right? So you can, how do we want to do this? Let's do it this way. We're going to put it down in the same spot, you guys, because we can. And then we just close that. And we're going to push a little bit extra harder because we have the lip going right there. Okay. The lip of the envelope seal. And you're not going to hurt these. These are nice red rubber stamps. They have a nice good line on them. But there's your back. You seal that up. You have your front, you have your back, and you're good to go. So we're going to put this one in the same spot because that's what we do. And we ink. And we go. Get a little extra pushing right there. Oh, that one did good. And they don't have to be perfect. I mean, it's an envelope, you guys. Oops. So, when you go to put it down, make sure it's in the same spot. Otherwise, you could get inkies on the other side. And we're not worried about that. We'll send it to somebody. We don't mind. Okay. So, I'm going to put it at the second line. So, there's the solid line, the second line. I need to be a little bit more careful about my placement. But I can see that foliage there. My bad. It happens. I'm going to show you how to fix that. Somebody's going to get an extra special card. So we get a good push on that. That one looks nice. See, we had a little bit. We should have cleaned it. It's no big deal. Because this is what we're going to do. We're going to clean it now. Because we learned from our mistakes, sort of. Takes us a few times. So, before you flip your card over to stamp the other side, just make sure you know the thing. You can also make yourself a nice little guide by putting strips of tape in there. And then you definitely won't go over. But, okay, so here's this one where we've kind of messed it up a bit. We're going to plop it in here. Okay, we're going to grab our cleaning cloth and we're going to clean our stamp and we're going to fix our little boo-boo. Like I said, somebody out there is going to get a nice envelope because we don't want that kind of a mistake, right? So we're going to kind of situate that right over the whole mess of it, right? Just like so. And we're going to have a little bit of double stamping, but they won't know. Well, they might if they're really looking. Whoever gets this envelope is like, I saw this envelope. Elizabeth made a boo-boo and then fixed it. Ta-da! Envelope fixed. I know. Ma-na-na-na-na-na. I know. And then you could do that with all of your envelopes. Maybe you made a mistake and you're like, oh yeah, let's do it with all of them. But honestly, one side is perfectly fine. But you could do both. I mean, yeah, you could do all. You just need room for your stamp, your address to, and your address from. Okay. And then this one wasn't so bad, but we'll go ahead and see, there's my little stamping area. There's that little stamping area. I'm going to go ahead and cover that little boo-boo too, just because this is how quick it is. Yeah, a little extra inky. And then we set and we press. And then we don't like the berries, so we ink them again. Ink those berries. Press those berries. Push, push. There we go. And there is easy peasy. We've been here for 17, 18 minutes. And we just made 3 really pretty envelopes, fronts and backs. Okay. And we had to do 2 extra stampings because, well, we didn't clean and we weren't paying attention. So you take your time. Take your time. And I'll show you on our next one how we can set up a stamping station so that we don't have to look to see where we put it. If we're having to do the middle, we're going to put our green away. That was fake plant, by the way. And we're going to pull out some game over. Game over. Game over. So you can change this up. You could have a few with this one, a few with the branchy branch. We're going to do one with this. We're going to put our card in here. And we're going to stamp this guy to take up the biggest amount, which would be kind of like this. But we want it cut off of all the ends, right? So we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. We're going to pick this up here. And then we're going to grab some mint tape. And look, I have some mint tape. If you guys saw my waffle cone making, you saw that I had used my 1/4-inch mint tape quite a bit. But look at you guys. We just put that right next to our card, right? Our envelope. Okay. Put that right there. And we just need, oops, just a few pieces. So this has waffle cone flavor on it. Not flavor, but coloring. We're going to put that right there. I say that and then it curls up. I don't need you to curl up. I need you to stay put. Okay, now we've made a jig. A jig for our envelope or card. I mean, if you're mass producing cards, this is basically a card, right? So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. We're going to get our little stamping block. Blue Night Rubber stamping block. You guys could probably make one if you got some creative hubbies. These are just magnets, and then you get a magnet plate 3M. 3M products, you know them, 3M. They're magnets on Amazon. You can get a whole bunch for not too terrible a price. So those. there's that. We're going to close this poinsettia up. This is from the same Christmas foliage set. $12 at Anthony's Papercraft right now. No code needed. But if you could, if you're shopping with Anthony, just let him know if there's a note place. You know, I always just buy the stuff. I never really pay attention what's there. But you could tell him that I sent you. I sent you shopping for his final few days of being open. See, there's that. I really need to re-ink this one too. my inks need re-inking. We're just going to drop the center down one more time. Craft by Jay. Hello, hello. How are you doing, sir? Linda G. How are you? Thank you for popping in. PJB Stampa. Hello, hello. How are you? Maddie is sending all of the chocolate to Pam. Okay, so there's that envelope. So we'll pull this guy out. Okay. Aw, apparently, and you guys, I'm not going to worry about it, but make sure your thing is dry. Make sure it's dry. My bad. So then we just set this right in our jig. Look how easy. And if it's off a little, we don't have to worry about it. We just want it close enough. And then we're going to ink, because, well, we need ink on there. I have refills. I'll have to refill. Coworker's kid birthday who has the same birthday as you. Getting dressed today? Nah. Have more soup. Okay, I really. This one really needs some ink, you guys. But we'll get it on there. Come on. Okay, and across the center. I just need more ink right there. Re-ink your inkers, guys. Your ink pads. Re-ink those bad boys. Oh, I put that one on upside down. That goes right where the postage goes. But, you know, somebody's going to get an upside down envelope. They're going to be like the return address, the postage, the thingy, and then they're going to flip it over and go, but the envelope. Did I do it to this one? No, I did it right on that one. Don't mind me. Yeah. And then we just do it again. But we make sure the flap is up at the top this time. And then we ink. And then we ink. And then we ink. And we're pressing that ink on there because that's a thing. There's a smudge right there. I'm not sure. I must have it on my fingies. Wipe my fingies. And all of the mis-inking is literally my inks are dry. Beyond dry. I mean, you can kind of see it's a little... There's no ink right there, you guys. No, I'm gonna send it out. And then if somebody gets it, they can be like, Elizabeth, I got your weird envelopes. Heck yeah. But there it is. So in just a few more minutes, we've made 3 with our poinsettia. We have 3 with our holly. And now we've got a nice little festive, ready to go Christmas envelopes. Mind you, a lot of you will get plain envelopes because I'm not stamping 70 some envelopes for Christmas or the holiday season. I know. But you could. If I'd have done it earlier, we could have. But we didn't. I know. And that's that. That is how easy. 27 minutes, and we made 6 envelopes. But before I go any further, let me get this down to fake plant and game over. Game over. If I was a fake, that's overzealous. Later gator, that means fake plant is right behind both of you. Fake plant. And then our reds, we have prom, triple, crown, piggy, game over, right there. And we're going to juice these bad boys up so they can be good boys. Oh, just look at that soak right in. He's a thirsty little beast. Holy moly. Okay. We'll get you juicified. That way there it's got time to set. Whew. It acts like I haven't fed it in a while. I don't know. There we go. It's slowing down. Oops. And we got a dribble. We got a dribble. Fake plant is loaded. Let's go with some game over. This one's going to be super thirsty. Oops. Let's shake this one. This one, it's a red one. They've got different stuff in them. Okay. And then we'll clean up this spot with a paper towel because it's pretty concentrate stuff. If I get it on my rag, I'll be wiping it all over the place. And then we'll get that off of there because that wasn't really mixed. Lurkin. I don't know what it is with what they do to make the reds, but sometimes I hope that sets in there. We'll give it time. It's a little glubby. I don't know if my red went bad. Sometimes they can, depending on the chemicals that are in them. But we'll leave that one to set and hopefully do its thing. And if not, then I'll need a new pad. We'll get it thinned out. I don't know. It's being weird. But again, we've got a nice coating on there. We'll leave it to sit. I'm going to let some air get in there. Hopefully, I'm putting that well out of arm's reach. Cordelia's a lurking away. Because it should have done that. Should have done that. I feel like my re-inker might be a little weird. But it is what it is. Let's make a card to go with one of those envelopes. How's that sound? And we have run out of card bases. I've been making that many cards. I ran out of card bases, you guys. That's all right. You guys are worth it. You guys are worth eating up all of my card bases. We're going to get a card panel. And I don't need these in here. So we're going to take these and we're going to put them back on our acetate. And this is, I don't know, it is a form of acetate. It comes with the Spellbinders dyes and stuff. I don't remember what dye was on here. But you just put these back on here. And then they're ready to go for another time. I mean, look at that. Put on a rub and rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in. I will later. I don't want to do it right now. Put on a rubber glove. Okay. We can also probably find like a credit card or something and smush it in there. I don't know. Okay, so we've got this. We've got these. Okay. We're going to do our poinsettia in the center. We're going to do the poinsettia in the center, and then we're going to do our foliage all the way around it. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the branch one, because I like that one too. So we'll do like this, and that, and that. And we'll make it a flat card, you guys. It'll be glorious. And we're going to stamp it all in black, and then we're going to stamp it all in black, and then lightly watercolor. So we can use our VersaFine Clair. VersaFine Clair to the rescue. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Ah, I love it. Right down the center, it's just a little shy. There we go. I know, right? Look at how just these. He did have a good supplier of his red rubber stamp, photopolymer stamps. I don't have any of his red rubber stamps, though he did sell red rubber for a long time. So if you're out there and you're an old Anthony's Papercraft fan and you have some of his old red rubber, was it good? I'm sure it was. Sure it was. Okay, we're going to put this guy here. Yep, that's where we're going to put that guy. Right there. Okay, and then we're going to put this guy. No, we're going to do the branch and the branch. So let's put this guy here. Can we? Will he fit? I don't want him taking up a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to get that. We're going to get that. Peeling slowly because the red rubber. Oh, red rubber. Red rubber's on my mind, you guys. I don't know why. But the photopolymer will stick to the photopolymer, which is my stick mat there. And then we want to do this part. Press, 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 lift. There we go. Oh, so nice. Look at how pretty. I know. Okay, let's clean, and then we're going to move our stamps so that we can do the tops. But if you're mass producing, do the flower first. Boom, 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 boom. Set up your jig so you know where your stamp needs to go, or your paper, and then do these pieces, all of them, and then go back. Okay. Gotta do, make it easy. So then we're gonna come in here, right through there for this one, and then we're gonna come in right here for this one. Fabulous. And we're making our own paper. Why are you frustrated? What happened? Don't be frustrated. Swear it out, though. Swear it out. I don't mind. Do, 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 do. Aw, you're in grumpa mode? Do we need to call you the Grinch? Invite him over so he can hang with you and you can be grumpa mode with the Grinch? Oops. No, that's fine. I was going to say it's a little light compared to that, but I'm okay because those are kind of light too. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to attempt to peel up our panel. I don't even know. Here we go. Here we go. Look it. And a card like this, you could be done. You could be done. You could send it. You could glue it. You could send it. You put a sentiment on the inside of the card with a little note to your little ones to say, hey, I stamped this out for you so your little ones can color it. Or maybe your adult friends that do coloring books and stuff like that. You stamp them out a nice, beautiful image and let them know that they can color it with colored pencils or watercolors because that ink is safe for that. Okay. Tell them they can't use alcohol if you're using VersaFine Clear. Okay. But yeah, you can totally stamp out black and white images. I've done it. And you just tell them, hey, you can color this if you like. And a VersaFine Clear is a stainy black. We don't mind. I mean, it's, you guys. This is why mine are so dark, is because I use the bejeepers out of them. But I don't like this per se stained, so we're going to get our spray out. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that rolling. Spread it out. Spread the wealth. Let that sit a second. It's the stays on. You don't need a ton. You just need a little bit to activate it. And then you can get your towel wet because mine is not. Squeaky, squeaky. There. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Yeah, pretty even though no coloring. Yeah, but we're going, this is accent opaque. So we're going to very gingerly add some watercolor to this. And by watercolor, I mean re-inkers because I have a palette of them sitting right there. And that's a great way to use re-inkers, is use them as watercolor. That goes there. And then last but not least, our beautiful poinsettia. Again, this is Christmas foliage, $12 at Anthony's Paper Craft. No code needed. You'll see original price crossed out and the new $12 price right there. We're going to grab these. We're going to roll back. We're going to roll back this way and reach for our cup. Oh, I'm rolling over paper too. We'll throw you away because we just ruined you. I don't even know where you came from, paper. Nothing much will until Jan 8th. You got yourself some Grinchy jammies. Aw. Sorry you gotta wait till January 8th for what's going on. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of water to these just to get them a little bit loosey goosey, especially in the reds area. So there we go. And then, like I said, we're just gonna do easy peasy coloring. So I get my jar of Wawa. We're gonna dip, dab. We're gonna dip again. I got a little bit too much water on there. And then I'm going to add some. Oh, look, somebody didn't clean their brush. I love it when I don't clean my brush because I'm a dork. We're going to add some water. And then we're going to pull our color in. And I added too much water, but that's okay. Get a little bit of bee sting, a nice bright red. Just help the colors move a little bit of that game over. It's a nice dark red. And then our bee sting, it's a nice bright red. Doo-doo-doo. And then just put in the color. I'm loosely like putting in the color because that's how I do it. I don't like to be perfect. If I want to be perfect, that's what my alcohol markers are for. Watercolors are a loosey-goosey kind of thing. There. So I don't always get in all the crevices, the nooks and crannies, things like that. And then we'll get some greens. Green, green. Get some darker green. Light greens, dark greens, all the greens. And our Simon Hurley collection, because these are Simon Hurley reinkers, you guys. If you didn't know, which, how did you not know? I'm just saying. So our poinsettia is done. Yay, I know, right? We're going to take this green and we're just going to like brush it in here. I think this is supposed to be fake plant, but we missed a little stamping of it. That's all right though. We're just putting some green in there. These are tiny pine needles, so to color them, you guys, we're just faking it. We're going to take the color. I need to put some more in there. That's what I need to do. And we're just kind of getting it over the area. We're not coloring each little pine needle. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. Although you could do it with a gel pen or a teeny weeny brush if you want to be psycho about your coloring. But we're just slapping the color on there. And we don't mind if we go out of the bounds at all. We're going to grab a little bit of brown because we do have a little bit of branch showing here. And then I don't know if we have branch here, but we'll throw a little bit of brown in there. So there's that one. And then next, let me get, let's see. This, we're going to make this one later gator. We'll just put a little drops in there, you guys. It doesn't take much. I haven't re-inked these in a long time. That's Minty Fresh, which I'm pretty sure that was Minty Fresh right there. We're going to do Overzealous. We'll put Overzealous in that one. And then, where is... Oh, I didn't put it away. I was like, where's Fake Plant? I didn't put it away, you guys. We're going to put Fake Plant. I think I messed up. We'll put it there. I don't even know. We'll make our own colors, too. Like, you can mix your colors, because nobody said you couldn't. I'm just saying. Okay, so then we're going to go with some Overzealous. It's going to be really, really concentrated. But we're going to put some Overzealous in there. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I know. It's so pretty. Overzealous. Get some water in there. Get our little bit of overzealous. And again, not perfect. Get our nice bright green. And the more concentrate you use it, the darker it is. So if we really add a lot of water, it's going to make it a very light, paley green. And if you pull it straight out the bottle, I mean, you're going to get some dark overzealous. But you can see why a little drop will do ya, because it just keeps going and going and going. Like the little Energizer Bunny. Super concentrate. See that? Same color. Just I pulled it right out of the concentrated center. And I'm just barely touching into that just to get these little darky areas darker. Look at that. And then we're going to find some nice red for our berries. And then we're just tappity taps for our berries. Maybe a little bit of orange in there. A reddy orange, almost a dirty berry. And get a little bit of red in there. And then come back with our orange. And I'm not even cleaning the brush because, like I said, we make our own colors sometimes. And then we'll get a little bit of brown because I have a branch. As a branch, you guys. We're almost done. Look at that. How easy peasy lemon squeezy is that? All done. I know. And if you guys want to do like a blue background, you can add, I got water everywhere, you guys. Let's dry this and then we'll add some blue in there. And I'll show you how I add to blue sometimes if I don't want to add blue with paints. Okay. Heating it up. And then, did you know that the center of a poinsettia is actually a flower that has its own name? I Googled and I says, hey, G-Man, what color is the center of a poinsettia? And they're like, oh, that's this flower. And they can be this color, that color, all the colors. And I was like, I didn't even know it was a flower. But it's a flower. It's not a stamen. Yeah, the last green, overzealous. Nope, what's it called? Hey Google, what is the center of a poinsettia called? Cyathia. Scythia. The colorful bracts attract insects to the flower and drop their pollen. Poinsettia flowers are made up of bracts, which look like petals, and the tiny yellow flowers in the center called scythia. Tiny yellow flowers in the center called scythia. Cyathia. Yeah. But they're petals. They still call them petals. But yeah, isn't that interesting? See, I was worried about that, but that's why I called him the G-Man at first. But since you asked, or somebody did, since somebody asked, I had to summon the G-Man. G-Man. Okay, so we have our card. We know it's dry. How do we know it's dry? Because it's no longer cold. It actually feels warm from our heating tool. As you're heating, and don't be sticking your fingers in the front. If you flip it to the back and you touch the back and you're like, I'm heating this paper, but this is still cold, that means there's still water inside there. So if your paper is cold after you've done your watercoloring and stuff, that means there's still wet, watery particles in there. And to just keep on drying, Mine's a little crunchy because this is not watercolor paper. If you want perfection, use the stuff. I use what I like, and I like this. I just like it. Don't come at me. But we're going to pull in some Remember Me. We're going to remember me as I do this. We're going to get our ink blending brush. I know, we just watercolored, and what are we doing? We're ink blending on top of it. Okay. So we're going to start nice and dark at the edge. Okay, nice and dark at the edge. Try not to bend your corners. I always bend my corners. Do you guys bend your corners a lot? I mean, I try not to, but it just happens. So we're getting it nice and dark at the edges. And we don't mind a single bit if it gets into the green. It's just going to layer on top. And then we're going to come in very lightly and pull it through to fill in. Okay. And again, we don't mind if it goes over the green because this ink will let your bottom colors show through. I would not recommend this technique with like Catherine Pooler inks or anything that's super duper juicy. You need an ink that you can build up over many brush strokes, and that if you just go lightly, it's going to go super light, because that's what we're doing. We're just going super light right up to our poinsettia. And we're basically like cleaning off our brush and stuff. And I do apologize. My nose is like itchy nose. I got itchy nose today. No. So Maddie says, do you prefer painting with re-inkers instead of paint? I do not prefer it. It's all about the same. Well, it's not. Let me retract that. Painting with re-inkers, you have to work them a little bit, because if your paper's not ready for them, I almost did it here. It like seeps in right away, and then it kind of stains and it doesn't move. Again, that could be fixed with some watercolor paper. Now, watercolors on most papers, they blend pretty good. They don't get stuck. It's just how the materials are made. But I do like watercolors. I do like my re-inkers. I like my re-inkers because they're right here. Like, I don't have to go anywhere for them. If I want to use my watercolors, I got to go over there. I got to go over there and pick them up. But, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. But, so, yeah, I do love my watercolors. Ooh, we could have done our ink tense pencils on these. And I forget about those too because, well, they're over there. I can't keep everything at my hands. So, yeah. Beachcomber Nani! Hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you. Yes. Ashley, my nail tech, did a fabulous job. But we're going to trim this down. My candy canes and my snowflakes. Her snowflake detail was on point. Get it? Point. Are you? No, I do not. I have an obscene amount of watercolor paper. Do I use it? No. Should I use it? Yes. This is not watercolor paper. This is accent opaque, 65 pound. And we'd have had a better job of less warping, even if we upped the size of this to 80 pound or the 120 pound. But on my desk, I keep accent opaque 65 pound at the ready. So I can just grab a piece and be like, do the thing. I really need to put some watercolor paper in that pile so that I'm like, oh, I want to watercolor this, and then stamp on the watercolor paper. If you're doing stamping, though, use the backside of regular watercolor paper because it's a lot smoother. Or you go and you purchase yourself some hot press watercolor paper. Hot press watercolor paper is more expensive because of the process. The process makes the paper smooth. Extra smooth. And then you can stamp on it and then do your watercoloring stuff. But regular watercolor paper, just use the backside. Don't use the bumpity, texturedy side unless you're going for an effect. But that, yeah, you guys, I'm a lazy crafter. And if I don't have to get up, I don't get up. So we're just going to take a smidgel off. I want to take I want a nice, I don't even know how to explain it. We've removed the darkest part, okay? Because I just kind of I want it soft, and that makes it a little bit harsh. So I'm just going in and taking off enough to give us, oops, that did not cut. What are we doing? I don't want to take a full quarter off, but it looks like we might need to. Okay, and then we need that to be about the same size as the other side. So now we get a little bit softer look because we took that harshness off. Plus, I needed to do trimming so we could put it on a card base that I don't have. I don't have a card base. Are you a card base hiding? No, you are not a card base. But if this was a card base, we'd have this nice black. And we would use black because we'd pull the black back in from the stamping. Since we've covered all the white, you could put it on white. But I like it on black. So we're going to put it on black. But I just needed to get... Ooh, guys, you know what? I do not have any card panels. I don't have all the things. I need to do all the things. I also need to do a double check over here. Look, our game over has situated and is looking beautiful. So just leave it sit there a minute. And now we have some re-inked game over. Game over. Just so you know, that didn't take it very long to get all settled in there. All right. Card bases. If I was a card base, doo-doo. If I was a card base, doo-doo. Hammer mill. You guys, I don't even know. I gotta take my headset off. I can't hear you. Well, I can't hear you anyways, but hold please. You are not it. You are not it either. Ah! I need some black paper. Black paper. No. What? Oh, I still need to redo this. I lied. We're coming out with you. I lied. I changed my mind. We're going green. Oh, look. The corner got 8. How rude. The heckin'. That's all right. We will chop this in half and throw that into our scrap pile. Wait, which one are we cutting off? That end. We're garbage that end. 5.5. Bloom. And then we're going to cut this down because we can't use this as a card base. So I'm going to do 4.25. Because I don't know what the heck can happen there. But we'll throw that into our scrap bin. There's that. 5.5. We're going to fold it at the 4.25 mark. 5.5 and 4.25 because it's festive. 4.25. Flip. Fold. Fold, please. Squish. Squash, squeeze, squash, squeeze, squash. And la 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 la. Put the black piece back because we don't need that. Oh yeah, look at that. And in order to make this stay down, we could miss the back of it. It's paper, you guys. You just need to do the things. I need to go have a trip to the post office. Have a good day, Miss Pam. We are about done anyways. We're going to just adhere this to our green card base. I hope your trip to the post office is fun. I like going to the post office. I like my postal people. Okay. And then we're going to grab some tape. We're going to tape the edges to help hold it down while the glue sets in. Because, well, it's all warpy. But I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay. There's that. Oops. That happens. Just tear that off and put it somewhere else. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where'd all of my pinching apparatuses go? Like all of my tweezers. What'd you guys do with my tweezers? Which is weird because I did some cleaning. Oh, I found them. They're exactly where they need to be, but on the wrong side. How they got to the other side, we don't know. Okay, and then we're going to get some glue out of a bottle that still needs filled. Rosie, hello, hello, how are you doing? And if you buy a big pack of green card basey stuff from Michael's, this is what you do with it. You make cards. Card bases. Okay. And then we flatten, 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 and we flip and we flatten some more. And then if you need it to stay flattened, because it's paper, like, that's what you do. Right? We're going to put that on there. We're going to put this guy on there. We're just going to hold that there. And then we're going to pick an envelope for it. Like, is it going to go with that one? Or that one? Or that one? I know, they're the same. But I think we're going to go with one of these envelopes. And then it will have my return address, their address, and a postage stamp. And the postage stamp. Ooh, we should give that one our upside down envelope. Where's that at? That's this one. We'll put we'll put our upside down envelope with that one because we made a boo boo. And whoever gets that, you're welcome. I don't charge extra for boo boos and mistakes. So yeah, have fun with that. And then look, our card is Beautimus, and it's flat because we said flatten out paper. Tell your paper what to do. It's okay. They won't be sad or mad. They might be slightly glad. I don't know. Okay. But there it is. And because we had that overzealous, which is a bright green, and then we put in even brighter green, it kind of darkened our overzealous a little bit. But I like it. I like it. They're on your coffee mug. Yes. So this coffee mug is a horse, of course. I like horses. The hubby got me this one for my craft room because I'm like, I need a container to hold the things. So we have that. And then I have another coffee mug. Would you like to see this one? That holds all my paintbrushes. It's the Mando and a baby. I love this cup. I love this cup so much. And I'm so happy that I can look at it all the time I use my paintbrushes. We could probably paint that too. I mean, it's just a shape, right? It's just some shapes. But there it is. There it is. The messy palette. Hello, hello. How are you? The messy palette says, I tell my paper to cussy cut itself and it doesn't listen. And I don't know if cussy cut or if it's supposed to be fussy, and she cussy a lottie, and so her autocorrect is like, oh, you meant cussy because you say cussy all the time. I don't know, but that's funny. I glue it down and send it through the die cut machine to flatten it. Yes, I have a definite postal person. My son-in-law. Hello, Yvette. Yes, it's nice when we know somebody's, right? Okay, so that's our card. It's going to go in our upside down envelope because we can. And that's going to go out to somebody. My coffee mug tool holder on my desk says, Instant Crafter, just add coffee. I like that, Maddie. No, definitely cussy cut. Because it's a cuss word in her book. Oh, I found my use first. You guys, I was looking for this. I had to make another one. How it got over there... in there, I don't know. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Again, Anthony's Papercraft is 40% off all the stamps and on-the-go items. And then 50% off all of his paper. As of yesterday, there was 13 of these stamp sets, which is the Christmas foliage. The Christmas foliage I have used ever since I bought it like 3-4 years ago. It says Happy Holidays. It's got the pine cone. It's got the 3 elements that we use today. Some blessings, Merry Christmas, wishes, cheer, December 25th, season's greetings. So it does come with a lot. Right now it is $12 plus shipping. But yeah, regularly $20. And you guys, it used to be more than that. It used to be a $25 stamp. So, I mean, you're getting it off. You're getting off cheap, you guys. You're getting off cheap. But just so you know, Anthony's Papercraft is the rubber stamp making and stuff is going out of business. But you're still going to follow him and see what he's up to because he's going to have classes. He's going to do some fun things. He teaches classes currently at Marco's Papercraft here in Ohio. So if you know where that is or if you're close by, maybe sign up for a class at Marco's Papercraft with Anthony's. And Anthony, he's going to change from Anthony's Papercraft to Anthony something. because, yeah, let me, where did I put that? Messenger. He put up a thingy that said what he's going to be named, because he's going to be like teaching the things. Okay, no, that's not what I need. Where's it at? Anthony Rogers. He just posted. Oh, there it is. Do. Store closing sale. Where's it at? All of the things they've been sharing. Anthony's Creative Classroom. Come on in. The door is always open. Anthony's Creative Classroom coming soon. But first, we got to sell him out of all of the product. So, you know what? I do not know. I don't think he doesn't do videos. But that, I think, is going to... I mean, he does have YouTube. Anthony's... no, I'm not searching in the right spot. Let me search again. Here we go. Anthony's Paper Craft. I'm sure he's going to get one because, like I said, he's going to be doing classes. And I think he's going to, because like I'm going to stay hanging out with him, and I'm going to be doing some YouTube classes for him. But yeah, so not yet. Keep an eye out. And if you hang out with me, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if he comes with a class, you know, all the things. And yes, so maybe that's a coming soon. I'll have to ask him, because that's a really good question. I'll be like, dude, we're going to do this classy stuff. I like teaching classes, which I have a class on the 15th with my 2 participants. So yeah. Alrighty, my friends. If there's any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you can find me on Messenger at Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. You can use the Chat with Sassy Messenger, but just know I don't get to that one as quick as any of them that say my name, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. The integration for those, for my business Chat with Sassy versus my business me, is kind of dumb. So I don't always get the Chat with Sassy messages in a timely fashion. Sorry. But if you, like I said, if you find me Elizabeth Costa-Rogers, or email me chatwithsassy@gmail.com, all your questions, suggestions, I would, yeah, so there. Guys, I'm rambling. I don't know. I'm going to go make a Pink and Main video. So you guys will see that soon. I'm going to go open up day 12 of my Pink and Main Advent calendar. I'm excited. Until next time, my crafty friends, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Bye. Okay, now this is supposed to work. We turn